right, everybody, this is case number three. Case number three of our 2014 Pastime Bases Loaded break, brought to you by Blowout Cards, www.blowoutcards.com. Case number three of. All right. I can't remember if case one or case two is better. All the hits for case two came at the beginning, so I can't remember how good that was compared to case one. All right. So here's the boxes. We got packing peanuts everywhere. Alright, I'm going to have to turn this to the side again to get these out. Yeah, case one had a lot more redemptions, didn't it? Case two had that Mantle and Jeter, right? Had the Jeter as well. Alright. Let's stack these up a little bit. Okay, here we are. Box number one. Case number three. Frank Thomas, Pieces of the Game, game used bat. Paul Goldschmidt, Allen and Ginter, framed auto. And a Hank Aaron 8x10 signed photo. Hank Aaron. Box number two. We have a superfractor in this case, in this box. We have a point card. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we have a superfractor. And this is our sketch. That's got to be Tanaka, right? Sure is. By Juan Rosales. Tanaka, one of one sketch. Yeah, you can still buy spots and spot and break 1 and 2. That's fine. it's definitely not this is a BGS 10, and I know that the Abreu wasn't a 10, so I knew it wasn't Abreu, but we have Chris Archer, 2012 Bowman Draft Chrome, non-autoed Super, BGS, jeez, BGS 10. I'm getting some bad glare to show this card off to you guys, but so yeah. And then not to mention my camera wants to be a pain in the butt. There we go. All right. Austin Jackson, Bowman Chrome, Blue Refractor Auto. $114 out of 250. We have a Hall of Fame Mystery Redemption photo. And 1977 Topps SGC Steve Carlton Authentic Auto. I must say I honestly didn't know SCG was in the authenticating autos game. All right, we have a point card. We have an extra hit in this case as well. So case 2 or case 3 has an extra hit also. Tony Gwynn patch. Come on. My camera is awfully slow to focus tonight. Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier, Bowman Inception Auto. And 8x10 signed photo. Mariano Rivera. Focus, you stupid thing. Well, that's a heavy one. let's leave that one. Of course, that could just mean it's a museum card. All right, we have a point card. And then we have Bobby Dorr, Legends of Summer, Donruss Signatures, auto. It's not serial numbered at all. Bobby Dorr. And pretty good hit here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oscar Tavares refractor auto. Oscar Tavares refractor auto. 128 out of 500. You wanted to know the first one. Was it the Gwyn that you were missing? Desserts? Gwyn or a point card, one of the two was the first one. Yeah. Tony Gwynn then. All right. We have a Yaz, a Yastrzemski, a Musial, and a Rod Carew. Premier Trios. Triple jersey. Number 17 out of 50. I like this. I like this sketch. Mike Trout. Mike Trout sketch. By the same Juan Rosales. Rosales, something like that. Mike Trout sketch. And then we have another Frank Thomas auto. Upper Deck Evolve. Frank Thomas. Upper Deck Evolve. Point card. Andre Dawson. Looks like a buyback auto. Something. Pastime sticker on it. Andre Dawson. And a 1964 Sandy Koufax. PSA 7. 1964 Sandy Koufax PSA 7. I am just hating on my camera tonight. I know you guys don't care, but come on. I'm getting pissed. Irritating, irritating, irritating. All right, we have a Duke Snider. Duke Snider stamp auto. Donruss signature, 2005 Donruss signature stamps. Duke Snider. And it is number 62 out of 81. Adrian Gonzalez. Silver signature, 7 out of 15 on the Adrian Gonzalez. And Al Lopez. Al Lopez authentic auto. It looks like it's a reprinted card. Deceased in 2005, just in case anybody wants to know. SCG authenticated. Two more. Greg Maddux, piece of history, jersey. Yeah, the one that I just opened, that was the really heavy one. I accidentally grabbed it. That was the one that I just opened. Those SCG slabs are heavy. But Greg Maddux. And then, how about a Mark Trumbo? That would be a Bowman White Ice 1 of 1. 1 of 1 White Ice. And then it looks like we have a Pastime Portraits, Whitey Ford. 2014 Pastime Portraits plus review autograph 1 of 1 Whitey Ford. So we have a sketch auto. All right, guys, here we go. Box number 10, case number 3. Jose Abreu Superfractor, right? No BGS slab. Dang it. We have a point card. And then we have our second 1991 Topps Chipper Jones PSA 10 rookie. And then 1961 Topps Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth hits 60th homer, 1961 Topps, and that is a PSA 7. There, it finally focused on the last case, last card, last everything. It finally focused. All right, so that is it for case number 3. We'll just go ahead and do the old randoms here while we're at it, okay, guys? We'll do the randoms for the photos. Let me just save this video.